Hey there, this is Iron Designer, and I just wanted to do a video for some of my subscribers that have been asking me questions about how do you get your own consulting company started. And so in the last video I talked about how you would hire Iron Designer, but this time let's start you from scratch. So let's say you are a degreed engineer, you just got your degree from anywhere in the world, and you want to begin your own engineering consulting company. So this video, that's what we're going to talk about, and let's just get started. Now, of course, the very first thing I recommend is you need your own personal resume. So put together a resume to start, even if it's a beginner's resume, or if you're already been in the business for 5 years or 10 years, you've already worked for an employer and you want to break free and you want to go on your own, you definitely need to start with a resume. Now the next step, and there's a couple of different schools of thought on what I'm about to say. Some people just want to be a jack of all trades. You know, they want to do electrical and software, and they want to do mechanical engineering, they want to do plumbing and civil and irrigation engineering, sanitation engineering, aerospace, rocket design, but they also want to design furniture. So what I recommend is that you get into a specialization. It's always good to be a jack of all trades, but definitely you need some kind of a specialization. For example, Iron Designer really primarily focuses on manufacturing and fabrication. The next thing that you want to do, now that you've got your bachelor's degree, and if you've got nothing else, what you want to do now is you want to pick up as many certifications as you can possibly pick up. I know a lot of engineers want to go in the direction of the MBA, which there's nothing wrong with that, but if that's too expensive for you, then pick up a vast amount of certifications, maybe a PMP, maybe like a Six Sigma green belt or black belt, or pick up quality assurance certifications, technology certifications, certifications in technical writing or inspection, or something like that, where you can claim that you are a specialist in a particular field. At the same time, you need to come up with a name, because you've got to have like a pseudo name. Instead of having a company like Jim Jones Engineering Corporation or Brian Watt Engineering Corporation, come up with something that's a nickname or something catchy, like Bright Ideas Engineering or New Innovations Engineering or Black Magic Manufacturing Specialists. The next thing you want to do is put together a website. Even if you do a free website for now, just get something up on the web. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's a good way to trial and error your presentation on the web. It's very important to have a global presentation on the web so that anywhere you go in the world, somebody can just click on a link or type in your web address and they're going to find some kind of promotional advertising of your business, your capabilities, and what services you can provide to your customers. The most important thing to put into your website is what kind of problems can you solve for your customer X, Y, and Z. And there's kind of a saying in the business world that if you solve one person's problem, you'll get one customer. If you solve 1 million people's problems, you'll get 1 million customers. And that's what I think your business drive should be. Solving problems that people, maybe they're not even aware of the problem that you have the ability to solve for them. And when you present them that they have this issue that can be resolved and their business could be improved with your service, that's going to be a huge selling point. The next thing you want to pitch to your customers is the 3F. You have the letter F for fit, the letter F for function, and the letter F for finance. What you want to ask each and every single one of your potential customers is, does my service fit what you are looking for in terms of application and service provided? The second thing you want to address with your customers is, do my services meet all of your functional requirements, such as on-time delivery, or surpassing structural strength, or improvement of process? You need to focus on function. That's the second F. And the last F, if your customer is satisfied with the first two, is finance. And you want to try to address the customer so he doesn't say, well, let me just think about it. You want to see how you can divide up the financing to support your company by using the fit and the function, and then break down the finance. It might be monthly, it might be a percentage. You need to basically figure out the finance part so you can get paid and funded and your company can grow. Now the business side. You've already got a customer. He wants to work with you. So what you need to do now is you need to come up with your contracts, your service agreements. You need to come up with your business license, your seller's permit. Do you need to be registered in that county or city or state? Do you need other local licenses that would be required for you to legally do your job? Do you need insurance? Do you need some other kind of support? Do you need a bank account in order where to put your deposits in and fund and finance your objectives? So you need to think about all of those things now in addition to what you've already done. I think lastly now, and a lot of people put this up front, but now you need your own infrastructure, your own resources. Computers, trucks, vans, cars, cell phones, other equipment, test equipment, digital equipment, measurement equipment, all the equipment that would be necessary to your particular niche. And that's where this whole conversation got started, was that you need to define that niche that you want to support, that you are passionate about, and now it's time to back it up with resources. This pretty much concludes this video, and you have to remember one thing. If you go into business for yourself, you want to be passionate about what you have decided on, because you're going to be your own boss. You're going to be your own motivator. You're going to be your own manager. And if you don't want to get out of bed and you don't want to do the work that you agreed to in your service contract, then your business is going to fail. And I've seen a number of businesses and other independent engineers who really go nowhere. And ultimately their businesses fail and they just go back to being an employee because they weren't passionate about their work. And passion means that you would do that job even if you didn't get paid anything, even if it cost you money, you would still want to do it because that's your passion. So this is Iron Designer saying good luck to all of you starting your new businesses, and please share, like, and subscribe. And Iron Designer is now out.